Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Acuna kept his eye on it, and he's there. Openda, and the finish! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Argentina finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Deftly away. Argentina have reclaimed it. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's managed to get rid. Played down the flank. Can he latch on to this? Has a goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
He's been picked out. Oh, that's a key interception. Argentina are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Tries to get it clear. Now it's De Paul. De Paul, he's found the way through. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Openda has found the net here, of course. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Tielemans. Openda. Oh, that's an inviting ball. That's been cut out, well played. Tielemans. He's through here. Di Maria.
Belgium clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. Well,
Alvarez! Oh, the ball's run. It's Di Maria! And he has kept it out somehow.
Di Maria is offering a wry smile there.
Argentina with the corner, they're first. Di Maria goes short. Acuna. Chance! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Luca Bacchio. Lisandro Martinez. There's the whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0
to the screen right now for
well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're underway again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Well, he is slightly undercooked, that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, no joy this time. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, that looks a decent ball. Doku in acres of space out wide.
The attendance for this
Messi
match was
going face-to-face with his great rival.
71,550.
He's in plenty of space here. He's gone for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
On time, excellent interception.
Argentina are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
That's a sharp pass. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Now it's to Paul. And that has been knocked clear.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 11, Di Maria. Coming on the field is number 13, Gonzalez.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
There's the shot! Goal! Argentina! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
7 minutes is number 19, Alvarez. Alvarez. Substitution for Argentina. Number 7, Messi. Coming on to replace him is number 20, Lo Celso.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. That has certainly made things in... Alvarez! And that's a real chance missed.
Or maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Back into the middle. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, shooting chance! And that would have been some goal.
Doku just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
De Bruyne does really well to win the ball there. We are into overtime. That was good alertness. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Please turn towards the screen.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Today. Substitution for Argentina, number 19, Alvarez, number 8, McAllister.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still.
18,
Argentina displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. Well, it's Batistuta. And it's Lukaku. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Martinez. And he's heaved it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Keeper's ball. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? And we're off for the final time. They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
That's going to go a long way. Well, they can break here. And he's lost his active bowler! And no, he couldn't find the finish. That's a little off target. He's looking to set free a runner. Tries to dink it through. De Bast spots it and intercepts. Batistuta. Dybala providing an outlet on that flank. That is a brilliant intercept. And that is it. There will be penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
Okay, get set. We have penalties. Dybala is first to take the long walk. 1-0.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Lukaku is the next man in the spotlight.
Yeah, good pen that. He just did what he was asked.
So, the second man in line.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
De Ketelaere is the second man to step up for his team.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times, never looked like missing.
The third man in the queue. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Luca Bacchio is third in line.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Argentina looking to draw level. Oh, and the keeper guessed right too.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Doku is the fourth man to step forward for them. Denied! He's made the save!
Well, he didn't hit that with any sort of conviction, and it's an easy save in the end.
Palacios is the last of 5 scheduled takers. No! Denied remarkably!
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
So it's all on the shoulders of the keeper. Oh, he saved it!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
A huge pressure penalty, reserved only for the bravest of men. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Martinez obliged to stop this to keep them alive. And that has lifted the roof. So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their part in... Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And as you can see, we've already started here. That is a great pick out. Argentina have reclaimed it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He won't be happy with that one. Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The goal scorer for France after 9 minutes is number 23, Cantona.
Argentina are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Di Maria hurtling down that right flank. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a lovely, neat pass. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Quality ball.
Argentina really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Mbappe, 30 minutes gone. Di Maria looking to get on the end of this. Referee's given a throw. Cantona does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Argentina certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Threads one in. Cantona! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Back into the middle. Oh, no joy this time.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Di Maria. To Messi. Defending was strong and firm. And the first half is done. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Within these grounds. Substitution for Argentina, number 19, Alvarez.
And we're off again.
Coming on to replace him is...
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that would be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Dembele. He's found a way through. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Argentina come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very...
And it's been given away. Dembele. Showing good feet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
71,898.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Has a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Zaire Emery clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, this looks sharp. No, that's been intercepted. Batistuta. Now it's Martinez. Nicely weighted ball. Argentina are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Mbappe. Kolomuani. And it's Dembele. And he's had it nicked away. That's really well manoeuvred. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Martinez proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And he was quick to react. Dembele might just make this. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Di Maria looking to run onto it.
Substitution for Argentina, number 11, Di Maria. Number 7, Messi. Coming on the field, number 13,
Acuna.
Gonzalez. Number
Out again
20,
for a throw-in.
Lo Celso. Substitution in progress. 2 added minutes.
And that's
have been
definitely not his
indicated.
best. Distributed tidily.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Chance for the header! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Argentina perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall
and a quick
disappointment.
announcement today that memorabilia from today's match
What are your
is
thoughts?
now
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And as you can see, we've already started here. He's picked his way through, and he won't reach that. And here's Richarlison. Rafinha. It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Spain finding themselves on Rafinha! And yes, it's there! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl. You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Rafinha might just make this. Oyarzabal. And through to the goalkeeper. Roberto. It's a good run down the right. Rafinha. Roberto. That's really well manoeuvred. No, that's been intercepted. He's going to be disappointed with that. Bruno Guimaraes. It's run loose here.
Spain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Rafinha really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Rafinha, he's found a way through. And here's Rivaldo. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Ball is over the line. Hops for safety. Hoisted in. Not the most accurate pass. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, it's Morata. Oh, can he get onto this? Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that. It's a sweet ball, that. No, it's not getting there.
Two added minutes
Back
has
on the
been
ball
indicated.
again. Oh, that's a key interception. Pedri. Oh, that's a nice ball. Deftly away. And the half-time whistle goes. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal
Just a quick
impact,
reminder today,
or else.
please refrain from parking outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitution for Spain, number 8, Pedri. Coming on the field is number 6, Koke.
Here we go again then.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Alisson can claim that. And that has put paid to that. Carvajal cuts out the pass. And it's Rivaldo.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Oh, that was vital. A searching ball that into space. Gabriel spots it and intercepts.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
He's gone forward. Spain have got it back and they'll have another go.
71,898.
Rivaldo. Played back in. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's picked his way through. Marquinhos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Neymar. Rivaldo! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Rivaldo put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe
Number
better look next time.
77, Alvaro Morata. Number 7, Dani Olmo. Number 9.
Not the best distribution from the keeper.
Coming on the field.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Number 25, Hosselu. Number 16, Baena. Number 18, Ayoze Perez.
And he was quick to react. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Roberto Carlos. Koke getting this one clear. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now here's the delivery. Neymar. Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Added time.
Gets his pass away. Yamal. And a terrific save from the keeper. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal. They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Yeah, we get to see this more and more, defenders popping up in these positions.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And that is a little undercooked. That's really well cleared. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Alexander-Arnold. He is through here. De Vrij getting this one clear.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. Now it's Son Heung-min. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, easy pickings there. And he welcomes it in. And he was quick to react. Pedri. Rafinha. That's a lovely, neat pass. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. They're urging him to shoot. Pedri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. No, he is not giving anything away. Mbappe! Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Son Heung-min is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Yamal! Marvellous goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time.
And we've reached half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
There's the start of the second half.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Rafinha. That'll be a throw-in. Hernandez, gently done.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Looking for the runner. Julie will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, there's the clearance. Some resolute defending there. Yamal looking understandably energised after his goal. Dink through. Donnarumma gets it away.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe, great chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Spread it left. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rafinha, Alexander-Arnold. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were out.
And Batistuta! That was superb goalkeeping.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 18.
And we have our very first corner.
Number 24. Modric. Coming on the field. Number 17. Arcola. Number 11. Federico Valverde.
Messi with the short one. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. That is a brilliant interception. Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Nicely aimed pass. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Batistuta. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 9. Mbappe.
But there's going to be another change here. Kane getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Yamal. Oh, that's well spotted. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Barcelona can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.